Hey, beautiful people. I hope that y'all are having an amazing day today. I just decided to do a quick stream before my normal stream to kind of touch bases with you guys. And we'll see how this goes. So I titled this, Donald Trump is our president. YTC, you know, you knew I was coming because, let me tell you something. I went back and watched your live stream. I almost replayed it, but I was like, you know what? Let me try to keep a cool head. But okay, so I did but I did go back and watch your stream, but I'm gonna get to that. So before I get into my commentary, on the anniversary of January 6th, no coincidence, but Donald Trump is our president. But before I get into that, you guys, I had a crazy day. My beautiful new car got hit. The one that I was so happy to get is outside, and somebody hit my baby. And I feel some kind of way about that. I do. I didn't make it to dance today, so I had a crazy day. And on top of that crazy day, to de-stress, I kind of roamed the YouTube streets and listened to some commentary, YTC being one of them, but that was earlier. And I'm just like, I was pretty disappointed in some of you guys and y'all thoughts. So I decided that I would have a regular stream. I usually play a news clip, but over here I'm just gonna chat with you guys because I can't do that in my other streams, right? I gotta go. But over here I can have more of a conversation. YTC, I wasn't in the car, so I have the worst luck with getting hit in these car accidents. I was bringing my son home. I drop him off. I come outside, and the passenger side of the car is just hit. Maybe I'll take a picture of it tomorrow because it's too dark right now. And I was just like, yeah, I'm so bummed. But my baby's hit. You can. I want to. I need a timestamp, but yeah, I'll play that stream for you guys if that's okay. But anyway, so I did title this "Donald Trump is our president" on the on the anniversary of January 6th. I'm a little nervous having this conversation over here with people, but it's okay. I feel like this. We share this history. I lost a lot of supporters. I realized that when I started to talk about Donald Trump. But if you think about it, what's good, Pizarro? If you think about it, I have been talking about Donald Trump since I've been around you guys. I did not become a Republican when Donald Trump got into office. I did not become a Republican to jump on any bandwagon. I have always believed in traditional values. I've always believed in America first and things like that. And it just so happened that Donald Trump became president. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I did one video about it. And from that video, I got a lot of people following me for that kind of commentary. And I was like, oh, this feels good. That's really. And I started to do it on different live streams because it separates the audiences. But we'll get into all that. Let me talk about Donald Trump real quick. I think that a lot of people, YTC, but you know she's not mature for the conversation. I'm mature enough for any conversation. I could easily have ran over and did a vertical, but I'm like, not mature. What are you talking about? That's what I'm talking about. If we have the conversation, though, it's going to be a mature conversation. It's going to be a conversation. Now, the one stream that I caught, I was so disappointed. And I'm going to have to ignore you two cameras right now. Unless she cursed me out, she can curse me out later. But I was really disappointed. And the only reason why I mention her is because she's one of the few streams that I do go to when I need some, like, just to hear something. And the things that they were saying about our president, Donald Trump, I felt was very un-American. I felt that just like the pandemic, we share a certain history. And it's really unfair to label Republicans as racist, to demonize Republicans, demonize Republican values. I feel like that makes you not right, TC, but it makes people very un-American because you should be thinking about America first. Now, if you want to talk about the thing that happened in Venezuela, no one talked about it when, number one, Donald Trump's first term. Anybody can hit the link, but let me get through this. Donald Trump's first term, there was a bounty on Maduro's head, okay, to bring him back. I want to say it was 20 million, 15 million, I think it was 20 million. And then during Biden's term, he raised it to 25 million. There was a bounty on Maduro's head. Nobody wants to talk about that. Hey, Rich Franklin, nobody wants to talk about that. And then when Donald Trump became for his second term in office, he then put a $50 bounty, $50 million bounty on Maduro's head, and we brought him over. We captured him. So this outrage that people are having right now is for what? This is what was happening not just during this term with President Trump. This happened during the Biden administration. Nobody said it was wrong. And it also happened during President Trump's first term, because that Venezuela is being charged with drug crimes and crimes against the United States. Yes, they have a lot of oil, but America has a lot of oil too. We just don't have the reservoir to produce it like Venezuela. But when you capture the president, they're celebrating over in Venezuela. They're not saying, why did you capture this dictatorship? They're not saying that. But it's better if you guys just have a conversation with me instead of all of the demonizing, all of the fear-mongering and things like that that's surrounded by Donald Trump. I do not cape for President Donald Trump. I talk about the president of the United States, and he is our president of the United States. Whether you guys like it or not, Donald Trump has been picked by the people, and that's just what it is. Now, he is a petulant man-child in Musari. Okay, hey, Rich Franklin. Okay, you could say that. You could say that, but what president didn't have problems? How you doing, Angie? What president didn't have problems? And we'll still have friends at the end of. We'll still be friends at the end of the day. But I'm gonna try to understand where some of you guys are coming from. I'm getting triggered already. Oh Lord, how are you getting triggered? How are you getting triggered? What did I say? Now, I did this stream so we could have a conversation. But I'm going to tell you guys this. I don't agree with everything that President Trump says or does. That's why I normally play a news clip and I do not give my points of views. But if you want to preach to me about the Democratic Party, if you want to tell me that the Democratic Party is coming to save Black people, you're not going to have me sold, because they have not voted in Blacks' interests ever. Okay, they promise a bunch of programs that they don't deliver on election after election. But there's a lot that's going on in this country that is good to talk about, and we should still be friends at the end of the day. Hey, 504 girl. Now I need a timestamp. Actually, I don't need a timestamp. Let me get comfortable so I can listen to this. Now I'm going to share this stream for educational purposes only, which I normally don't do. I should have set the stream up, but I didn't know that MYTC was going to be in my chat. It's a long day. I haven't done a stream like this in so long, you guys. It feels odd. I kind of want to find the stream. The problem with Trump is he's too straightforward and he's not diplomatic. Well, what does that even mean? YTC, I have not done a stream like this in so long. All right, let me try to find it for you guys. We'll watch. Wait, Claude. Oh, good. So I can have some noise. Well, oh, Lord. What?
Hi, sweetheart.
Huh?
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
Can you just entertain them so I can find YTC's? Zoro said she spoke about my stream too, but I don't know where it is. Let me find it for you guys so y'all can see it.
Oh, this is going to be absolutely fun. Yeah, she's talking about my favorite subject, President Donald Trump. The thing about Trump, he is very straightforward, Rich Franklin. I agree with that. In fact, it's not even the fact that he's too real. He might be too rude, but I don't know if he's too real. The one thing, I'm always down the middle. I'm straight down the middle. I don't go too far left or too far right. Trump is a very triggering person for obvious reasons. Yes, he's very rude, no question about it. Trump has already destroyed America, hit the nail in the coffin. America has had problems before Donald Trump, to be quite honest. This really started way back with the Nixon administration, but I digress. To be quite honest, and you've heard me say this probably before, both the Democratic and the Republican Party are laughing in our faces. They both play in the same field, so to speak. They both have made millions of dollars off of the backs of the working and middle class, and they're laughing all the way to the bank, literally and figuratively. Trump, has he done some good things in America? Yes, he has. I mean, to be honest, I actually agree with the Border Patrol. I agree with what he's doing to an extent. I agree mostly with what he's doing in Venezuela. The only thing I don't agree is he knows he should have went through Congress. He just wanted to circumvent them, but going up against the drug cartels and against Maduro, that needed to be done. I think America missed the boat many years ago. They should have went up against Hugo Chavez, who actually was more of a dictator and worse than Maduro. They missed the boat on that, but that's just my opinion. I can't. Hold on, I did not say it. See, I'm not on MU's side. I'm on the side of right. I said he did some good things, but he did some bad things. I want to wait for MU to come back.
Okay,
because
I think I found it. I'm not gonna be here too long because I don't really talk about this stuff over here. I really, really prefer to talk about it with my own crowd. But I'm gonna share this for educational phrase purposes only. And I'm gonna kind of address some of the things that was talked about during this stream. What good has he done? I'm kind of nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous though. I kind of am. I'm getting triggered already. How did that get highlighted? How did that get started? Okay, I saw that right now. YTC. Okay, let me find it. I think I found it, you guys. If you guys seen it, let me share my screen.
CYT cameras. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not totally on MU's side. I'm on the side of right. I mean, there are certain things that Trump has done that he's done right, but then there's certain things where he's out of pocket, and we do know what today is, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January 6th, and that's a day that Trump will never live down. But that's another story, isn't it?
Okay, I don't know if I found the right spot. Why am I even doing
dropping their chat? Because a lot of their content now is about stuff like that, the political stuff.
Okay, I think this is it, but I can't see you guys.
Subscriber count and their views go up based on doing these Trump lives. I don't know how they're doing it because it's in their background where he's.
I don't want to talk about the views and all that stuff. I don't care about that.
He says we're in charge now. Yeah, I mean, this is like mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing what we're watching, okay?
I'm trying to see you guys. Did I go too far?
Trump said that we are running. Yeah, he did. And you got the woman that's in charge talking about, opening. Of course, you're going to succumb to big bad USA. Shit, why the fuck not?
Oh, dang it. Sorry.
And they were trolling. It was a mix of stuff. They were being disrespectful and all that. I was like, oh no, I can't do this shit. I exited out of that freaking chat so quick. Like, hell no. Hell the fuck no. If anyone thinks that was about rugs coming in the U.S. or fools, just like the incident in Christmas in Nigeria had nothing to do with Christianity. Y'all remember when I saw that? I woke up. It was yes. It wasn't Christmas Day. I was doing a live, and if you go back to my live stream, at some point I was like, I read it, and I had.
Wait. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. I don't understand. Why triggered? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand why. Why are you triggered? I don't understand, you guys. Like I don't think I could do this. Listen. I don't think I could do this because what I don't want to do is just have a bunch of people mad at me the next day. So I can't do this. I'm kind of good on the conversation, but I'm just gonna say this. I think that this day and age is just really, really. A lot of people are like afraid about what's gonna happen next. Where a lot of that's what I think, and I do feel that it's healthy to have conversations about it, but one of the reasons why I separated the conversations from like these live streams is because most people that come over here are Democrat or liberal, and so I'm not trying to offend people. On the other hand, I also feel that I have to be who I am, and I've been conservative since the day that people have met me, and that's just a part of me that's not going to go away. So I have to find people that's going to support me and people that's going to support my journey and be able to separate my beliefs from that. And that's just how I feel about it. But I don't want anybody to be triggered or like anything else.
Well, you know how I feel about our president.
Uh-huh.
I'm not a fan.
Uh-huh.
Never have been, never will be.
That's fine.
But I also you also know that when he does the right thing, I'm quick to acknowledge it. You have to admit that. And when he's done the wrong thing,
I'm sorry.
no, go ahead.
I'm not interrupting. Nope.
But when he's done the wrong thing, I've been quick to call that out too. Again, we know what day it is.
January 6th.
January 6th. Yeah, January 6th. That's the day 5 years ago. He'll never live that down as far as I'm concerned. You know that. And you know deep down that I'm telling the truth. He will never live that day down.
Fair.
That man committed high treason that day.
That's a matter of opinion, but fair.
Oh, that's not a matter of, it's a fact.
It's a matter of opinion.
What did he, I suggest you do something or else you won't have a country anymore. That man committed high treason. Could you imagine if Obama did that? And you'd be all over that, be honest.
I'm always honest, but I'm not about to answer.
If Obama had made that statement, and people, first of all, he couldn't get away with that because if a certain shade of people stormed the White House the way that those people stormed the White House, there would be a river of blood there, and you know it as well as I do.
No, I don't, because we can argue whether Obama. I'm not about to get into an Obama conversation. I'll wait for that another day. But I feel that there is a lot of, number one, do I agree with January 6th? Absolutely not. I don't agree with January 6th. But
No, go ahead.
Thank you. That's a part of our history, and that's a part of our history that we all share. It was not a fine moment. Neither was problems with the election and problems with other things. No, I do not believe that there were a bunch of Republicans that stormed the Capitol Hill. It was not a bunch of Republicans. Some people, and I have the documents from it, they claimed to be Republican, but they were a part of the left, and they disguised themselves as Republicans to make it seem as if the Republican Party bombed Capitol Hill. All right. Do I think it should have happened? For the record, absolutely not. That was a sad day in our history. That one that we'll forever have to live with. Why are you just looking at me? Say something. Anyway, I don't know what's going on. But again, you guys, like I said, Obama was younger and much sharper president. That's a matter of opinion. But you guys have to understand that a lot of spaces that I went to, a lot of spaces that I would go to, I would hear left-wing news and left ideologies. And whenever you speak from the political right, people automatically start name calling you and calling you stupid, and that should not be the case. Why cause that division? Who did then? It was encouraged by Trump. I'm not saying it wasn't his finest moments. Oh, he's frozen? I know what the hell is wrong with him. Wait, let me kick. Oh, wait, this is weird. Why are there two of you?
StreamYard kicked his profile.
I didn't go anywhere. Okay, so she said who did it? It was encouraged by Trump. I'm not, but this is what you guys don't remember is that I didn't come out here defending Donald Trump. Harris ran a weak campaign. Biden failed to withdraw from the election early, so then Harris came into office. So she was preaching this open border campaign that I couldn't go for. So I stepped back and watched. I didn't just jump on a Donald Trump bandwagon, and I am definitely not MAGA. So I'm not going to praise anybody 100%. Okay, there's good and bad in all presidents, but I happen to, if you tell me that you want to protect the borders and you want to put America's interests first, then that's the way I'm going to go.
I agreed with the border part because the borders.
Nobody is encouraged by Trump, not even a kid. Obama had no backbone. Rich, hey, Rich. I'm not going to say Obama had no backbone, but I will say that Obama failed to pass a bill for reparations and he denied it. So
Yeah.
I don't understand all this praise for Obama when it came to Black interests and things like that a lot of people voted for him for. He failed to follow through. Hey, Robin, we're just chatting.
That part I actually agree with. He failed miserably when it came to that. We voted for Obama thinking that, let's be fair, a lot of us voted for Obama because we didn't think we would see a Black president in our lifetime. And we did think that, and he did run on change. And the first thing he said was, I don't even want to talk about reparations. So I have very little respect. And he was pushed on us by Oprah Winfrey, but that's another story. I think that would be a very good that would be a pretty good live stream one day. How Oprah pushed Barack Obama onto the public. But that's just my opinion.
What happened to the wall? Is it done? He can't just do stuff. The wall was, a lot of things was blocked by Congress. So when people are calling Donald Trump a dictatorship, they obviously don't know what a dictatorship is. There's a lot of things. But what I can tell you, what he has done, thank you, DFJ. See, what he has done is he has protected our borders. Crime rate has gone down. The cost of groceries has gone down. And he's done everything that he said he would do. He's sending back a lot of people that came here illegally. And those are the things that we care about. But some things, it's not like Donald Trump. If he were to use like his executive power for stuff like that, people have a problem because they have a problem with him not going through Congress to go and get this dictator out of Venezuela. So we know that he can't just use his executive power. But so, when it comes to the wall, and not only that, the president is not in control of the finances. So it's not like Donald Trump could just do whatever he wants to do.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God. I do believe in a check and balance system. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I do want to say that, number one, with Donald Trump being our president, because we all live in the United States of America. Hey, Daniel, happy Tuesday. That should solidify us, not divide us. Shouldn't tear us apart. Because let me tell you something. When Obama was in office, I was just as supportive. I still make, I was making my sobriety commentary at that time. But if I was not, I would have been covering President Obama.
No comment.
I talked about I covered Harris, and I covered I made videos about Jasmine Crockett. I have no problem. I just cover the news. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. Hey, Bams, Happy New Year.
Oh my. haven't seen her in a while.
But the thing is this. One of the reasons I think that, number one, because I came over here, you guys, and I'm just chatting with you guys because I can't talk to my other audience like that, but I'm not gonna be with you guys too long because I need to cover the y'all don't want to know what I'm about to cover.
Which one, Maduro?
Yeah, I covered Jasmine Carcino. I covered Jasmine Crockett. Of course, yeah, I covered her. But y'all don't remember that infamous argument
the
she got
bad
into
body built
with
with Marjorie Taylor Greene, right?
Yeah, I feel like she's doing too much. She was doing too much, but
What was Marjorie Taylor Greene's fault? She started on her first.
Marjorie deserved it. Marjorie absolutely deserved it. When Jasmine Crockett snapped back, it was funny, but that's not the only time that I covered Jasmine's argument and Marjorie Taylor Greene. I don't agree with Marjorie Taylor. No, I'm not talking about this with you guys. Nope, you're not about to bait me. Nope, nope, nope. We're going to keep it light over here because I already got my head chewed off. But I'm like, for a few of you that's like, oh, why did she switch gears? I just thought that I would come over here, chat with you guys, and run fast.
Run fast.
Yeah.
Is that why you have the gear on?
You notice? Yes, I am wearing my America First outfit. But listen, I purposely wore blue because when I was doing those protests, remember I went to you laughing a little too hard. When I went to those No King protests, I wanted to dress the part, so I wore blue. And this one, yes, I'm wearing stars because I'm very patriotic, and it's the anniversary of a very sad day in America. A very sad day.
Is that why the elderly lady cursed you out?
Huh? Yeah, the lady, she didn't curse me out, she flipped me off.
Yeah, she flipped you the bird.
She flipped me off.
I'm sorry.
Where was I for the Jasmine commentary? Once you see this lady, she looked like about 80 years old, and she flipped off, got to this protest. I was like, excuse me? I don't even know why. I came to show support. I filmed it. I wore blue. I even did all the chants. And I made friends. I did make friends. What was I gonna say? Yeah.
Made one special friend.
Huh?
So you made one special friend. She flipped you the bird.
I said that.
This sweet lady.
Old Nicki Minaj turned fake. Now the people throw her to the woods. Now nobody care about her right now. Lady, are you Nicki? The shirt kind of reminds me of CM Punk's gear. How much time we got? We got like 10 minutes. I think
You have your collagen water yet?
No.
Still not? Jeez.
Oh no, I do. It's right here. I do.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, I'm trying to get my thoughts together about Nicki Minaj. So Nicki Minaj, I think it's very unfortunate that some people want to unfollow her. I think that it's also unfortunate that oh, thank you. I see you. I think it's also unfortunate that she can't speak openly about the right without people criticizing her character. Had she had come out and supported, let's say Biden or something like that, people wouldn't talk about canceling her. But because she decides to come out here, say that she's changed her ways and that she supports Erica and she supports JD Vance, people want to turn on her. There's nothing fake about her. And every time somebody decides to speak about the right, and you guys will not get this much commentary on me at all again, because I'd rather play a news clip. But Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj. That's the Anaconda chick, right?
Yes, it is. Oh boy, rapping MU again. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't really know the music, but the thing about her,
Britney Spears,
I
know.
felt that it was a beautiful conversation. It was a beautiful conversation between her and Erica, and um, what did you say? And that was about it. Oh.
That's all you got.
It was a good conversation. I think that Nikki has a big voice. It's solid that she's supporting Erica. And I thought it was really nice to see two people on different sides of, you know, the world and their, as far as their views go, come together and show support, because Erica Kirk is getting a lot of hate, and it was just nice to see. It was really nice to see it. Like, I liked it a lot.
That was scary because we actually agree on that. I think Erica Kirk is getting too much hate.
Bams, I have a dance for that song, so I know that song. Erica Kirk is getting a lot of hate, but
Will I get to see it later?
stop, no, stop. Chill, nah. I'm about ready to run, you guys. So yeah,
You got the tracksuit on.
yeah, I'm about ready to run. I just wanted to come live and catch up with you guys a little bit, but I really, 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 I try to. So for those of you that's like, man, why does she not really talk about much when she does a stream out to YouTube? And for, I don't want to get into it because some of you guys said some really, really nasty things about me, and it's okay. Because what I realize is that when I do these streams, you guys can ask me questions. You don't. So that means that a lot more of you really agree with me than not agree or whatever. But anyways, you know, since, what was I talking about? Since
you started doing your verticals.
Yeah, it is nice to see that there are a lot of other like-minded people. And when you're doing a vertical stream, like, it just goes out to YouTube. So it's not like, oh, because, you know, I spent so much time talking about sobriety and those kind of things, so it's hard. And I was like, dang, every time I come up here, it's like this. Like, there's not really too many like-minded people. And it's kind of hard to have discussions with people that's going to disagree with you just because you support Donald Trump, just because you support, or even if I supported Biden, if you're a Republican or Democrat. And really, when you look at Republicans and Democrats, they sit at the same table. We saw the funeral. They were laughing together, ha-ha, and we're dividing ourselves instead of just having a conversation about it. Okay? I'm all for America. I'm all for all people. I don't like seeing people struggle. I don't like seeing people, you're sick? I'm so sorry, Dr. Mahan. I don't like seeing those kind of things. But I just feel that we should be open-minded to do things a little bit differently. And we should be open-minded to, like, exchange ideas and not just say, oh, Nikki, she supports Donald Trump, because y'all met me supporting the Republican Party. That's not anything new. Okay, so on that note, I'm gonna run. I don't know what else to say about it.
You get my 10 cents.
Oh, I didn't shut up. Okay.
No, I didn't tell you this. I never say that.
No, go ahead. You can respond.
No, I was saying, well, see, you know that the president will never live down January 6th. You know that. I do.
You said that.
The man, and I'm saying it again. The man committed high treason, and we already know what the penalty is for that. But we know that that's not going to happen to him, and it is what it is.
What is your definition of treason?
That man was a rabble rouser during that time. He said, if you guys don't do anything, he helped rally those people on January 6th.
Why though?
How many people lost their lives then?
But that wasn't the question. That wasn't the question.
Why? Because he felt a certain way about the election. He felt that the election was.
He's not the only one that felt that. There were
just because he felt that way doesn't mean it happened.
300,000 fraudulent votes. That was proven.
I tell you what, David Dinkins had 300,000 votes thrown out on Staten Island And Rudolph Giuliani became the mayor of New York City. Did
We're not talking
Donald
about the mayor, we're talking about
Did David Dinkins have a rally to City Hall and have him storm City Hall? Did he?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the
It was a
president.
yes or no answer.
I just don't damn yes or no answer. You're not about to tie me in a box. Listen, okay, YTC, you said he was a sore loser. He said he was a sore loser. I would be a sore loser if I unfairly lost too. Now, it ended up working out in his favor because Donald Trump made the biggest political comeback in history. But what I don't really understand is why the hate towards him. Like, and you can't show me for you guys to kind of what I feel like what if Donald Trump, if another president did some of the things that Donald Trump has done, they would praise him. For example, the Trump accounts, putting $1,000 into kids' accounts as soon as they any kid under 10 years old, as long as the family doesn't make over $150,000, nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about rescheduling marijuana from a Schedule 1 drug to 3. Nobody talks about that because Donald Trump did it. If another president
giving him credit for that.
do it, if another president were to, you said your piece. Your issue is with the as you call it, resurrection. I'll call it that too.
It's insurrection, but go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about Jesus, the insurrection. I can't call it insurrection. So don't expect me to get the word right when I don't even agree with the term. I can't call it that. I think that Donald Trump said some things and people ran with that. And that was unfortunate.
Would you feel the same way if Barack Hussein Obama did that?
I don't know, because it didn't have to happen. I can't say how it would feel. I don't know. I felt a certain kind of way when when Obama said blacks were not worthy of reparations.
Oh, he was dead wrong.
I don't fight for reparations or anything like that. But for those that fight for it and those kind of arguments, then yeah, I feel a certain kind of way. Absolutely. Nobody talks about how many Obama deported. Exactly, old enough. That's true. Nobody talks about how many people Obama deported. Nobody talks about a lot of the things that Obama done, including using his executive power over 32 times when he did not involve Congress for a lot of the decisions that he's made. Not to talk about the people that he himself has pardoned. Well, this was a healthy exchange. Is there anything else that you want to add?
No, I'm done.
You don't have to be. Listen.
No, I'm fine.
You know, Venezuelans are happy to have that dictator out. Old enough, that's a good fact. YTC. I didn't hear any pushback, really. So I'm glad that you guys can understand me better. Again, I have never claimed to be MAGA. I have never claimed to be anything other than what I am. And I feel that there's a lot of misconceptions. And if people really disagreed with me on my points, they wouldn't resort to name calling. They wouldn't resort to say, oh, I'm doing this, I'm buying views, I'm doing all this stuff, anything to distract from my commentary, there's a lot of people that agree with me and that think like me. And there's a lot of people that feel that our country was in trouble and our country has been suffering for a lot of years. I love our country so much that I went to the military. I was willing to die for this country, right? But when people cannot argue a point, they go to name calling, and there are so many problems. We have terrorists. People don't understand terrorists, right? People feel that terrorists are a bad thing, but terrorists will encourage people to buy American, put America first, keep the money in our country. So therefore, maybe they can get rid of taxes. People don't like taxes. But some people don't really care about taxes because they don't pay taxes. But tariffs, not a bad thing. Taxes, that's how a lot of these programs are funded. I mean, we have to have our taxes. That's how you're getting people. That's how you're paying for people and other stuff. Tariffs can replace that, because there was a time where the country was ran off of tariffs, not taxes, and it worked. But it's going to take some time to get there. You did claim to be misunderstood. I did. MAGA like YTC. Do you really think that I'm like MAGA?
MAGA like.
I don't really understand that, because when I think of a MAGA person, I think of somebody on the far right, and I can't say I'm on the far right. You guys cannot say that. So no, I can't say that I'm MAGA like. And I really, 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 after watching your stream, I was like, okay, I felt like we could have a conversation about it, because I actually like YTC a lot. But I did feel a certain kind of way. Now, I don't know what Catherine was talking about up there at YTC. But oh, my dog is tearing up my place. So I don't know what Catherine was talking about up there, but taxes is a bad thing. Well, right now, taxes is how taxes right now. That's a tough subject. I would love to see federal taxes go away. All right, I would love to see that. Tariffs can replace that, and if tariffs is not a bad thing. She was agreeing with you on some things. No, I did like that, YTC. I like that. I did agree with her. That lady should not have called him Agent Orange in church. That was a bad look. And I'm glad that Catherine stood up for what was right. Absolutely. Yes, now we're talking. Which part did you agree with? You guys, we would actually agree on a lot more if you guys just heard me out. YTC, you would. Claude does. He just won't admit it to you guys. Yeah. You have any other questions for me?
I've admitted.
I've everything I heard on the video, and what I heard was anger, doing away with federal tax. Oh yeah, YTC, because you're probably like me, so we pay federal taxes, right? And it's expensive, and I don't think people realize just how much people pay. If you're not like part of the like exclusive 1%, I'm talking about the 1%, then yeah, federal taxes are really expensive. I'm not talking about tax returns. I'm not talking about anything like that, because I don't get a damn tax return, right? But I would love to see federal taxes gone. We really don't need them. And there's different ways that we can bring money into this country. Ever since Claude won that bacon challenge, there ain't... Wait, what? What bacon challenge? He didn't win.
No, I didn't.
Ron DeSantis would have beaten Trump, then why didn't he? It really doesn't matter who would have beaten him.
Oh, God, he's worse. You can make a case that DeSantis is worse than Trump, but that's another story.
Yeah.
DeSantis is awful.
So,
you didn't speak about that though. His
speak about
the critical race theory.
I'm not going to.
There you go. Tracksuit. There's that tracksuit.
You can speak about it if you want to. I'm not going to.
No, I'll do that on a live stream.
Okay.
I'll spare you today.
All right. Do it. Okay, well, all right, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I really did have a rough day today. So I'm kind of feeling like, so I'm going to be fair, if Claude ever hooks me up with barbecue, I'd still chow down.
Oh, thanks.
Or maybe I won't do a good night, YTC. Maybe I won't do a stream later. I don't know. I actually like these streams better over here like this, but I haven't done it in so long because I got frustrated when I got frustrated And for those that's like, oh, why does she go vertical and do those kind of things? Again, it goes out to YouTube. It doesn't go out to your subscribers, really. I don't think it goes out to your subscribers. And so there you're gonna find like people that think like you. And I just like that. But the chat can be rough. Like you have to have some thick skin because you're gonna have people that are not gonna censor themselves. Like they'll censor themselves over here. It could be pretty rough if you guys ever do decide like, hey, I'm gonna do a vertical stream. Like it's not that easy because you have to be able to ignore a lot of things that people say. And since I don't have really any moderators until Dr. Manhattan came along, I had to overlook a lot of comments, a lot, and it's hard. I mean, Claude, you mod too, but he mods like he's like on it, like he takes a lot of stuff out. Like you kind of have more patience, but that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Manhattan's great.
That's this has been great. What did you say?
No, I was saying Dr. Manhattan's great.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm a fan. I'm an absolute fan of this.
Okay, that's awesome. Pro America first. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I wanted to.
In fact, I'm going to
questions, but you didn't really have them, so I won't do any of these streams over here anymore. Unless I'm just gonna play a clip. If you guys do have questions about something I said and stuff like that, you guys know how to reach out to me. Just throw me a link. I don't even mind coming over to y'all channels if you are you know, but I'm not going to any space where I gotta fight. I'm not doing that because I don't do the beefing thing anymore. Love you guys. Claude, you got any last words?
No, I'm in fact I was just about to leave. But I just wanted to say take care of my love.
You guys, I'm so drained. I did not have a good day today at all. But I really couldn't even handle a big crowd right now. Like I just kind of want to talk to a few of you. I'm kind of messed up about my car. So I feel kind of bummed out right now. We'll see you back here in a few hours. Maybe, I don't know. I think that tell you about what this dog. Oh, this dog. She needs a haircut. Tell you about my day. It was rough. I told you guys. My car is messed up. So listen at least. Yeah, let's not do politics over here. I don't really like doing that. But what's wrong with my car? Somebody hit it. I would have taken a picture, but it's so the back of my car is like hit, and it looks as if they hit it and like so it's like the back bumper looks like it's gonna need to be replaced. So I feel a certain kind of way about it. If you guys don't remember, my daughter was in an accident not too long ago, and so we had to replace that car, and now here we are again. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of bummed. Good night, Jerome. So I'm kind of like, it's one thing after, it's just one thing after another. So I kind of wanted like a pretty chill night. But man, you guys, and I'm trying to just listen to something online. I really don't have anything to listen to. So I just listen to politics because if I listen to other stuff, then I'm gonna catch some strays I didn't mean to catch. Apologies on that. I know the storm is gonna pass. Yeah, thank you, DFJC. I wasn't in the car though, so I'm pretty grateful for that. Like I wasn't in the car. I was yeah, so I didn't get hurt. I'm obviously fine. It's just my feelings are hurt a little bit. But I do miss you guys. I miss talking to you guys. I'll try to start coming on a little bit earlier and just doing streams like this so that way I don't have all the like a bunch of people I don't really know. I will try to spend more time over here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. So before I go, let me say this. So I did start off, most of you know, I started off talking about like just sobriety type stuff, but I'm kind of not wanting to do that anymore. So I know that a lot of you, I had got these messages in my inbox, and thank y'all for the cash apps and the donations. Y'all sure take care of me though. I can say that for sure. But I can't because it's just kind of, wait, I missed it. What happened? Oh, my baby got hit, my car. that I've only had for, not that long. But I have my other car. Like, it's okay. I'll be okay. But it's good, Dr. Manhattan. It's good. All right, you guys, I'm going to lay down. I've been here for almost an hour, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.